Hi everybody, my name is Marcella Dominguez and I welcome you back to my channel. As always, I am super excited to bring you information regarding trademarks and how they apply to your small business. And today I have a very special announcement to make about trademark related information that you're going to want to get your hands on. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been thinking about how I can relay this information to small business owners who aren't necessarily intrigued by the power of video. You see, not everyone is on the YouTube platform looking for information regarding their small business. Some people are visual learners, some are auditory learners, and some people just like to sit down with a book and digest the information at their own pace and on their own time. So I thought, what can I do? And how can I help more entrepreneurs understand how to protect their brand and protect their name and protect their logo? Because let's not forget that a trademark is meant to protect your brand comprehensively, either through registering a company name, a company logo, a company slogan, or a company tagline. And if you've watched other videos of mine, you know that companies have multiple applications. And I don't mean your everyday company, but I do mean big companies, big corporations. So as your business grows, you can definitely expect that your IP portfolio will grow as well. And I thought, how am I going to relay this information to more and more entrepreneurs and to those that aren't necessarily interested in investing their time into visual content like the kind that I am putting together for you, the visual learner. So my special announcement is that I am coming out with a book. And should you care, is this information going to be anything different than what I put out on this channel? Well, I guess that means you'll have to check out the book to find out. It's available on Amazon and on Kindle. So if you scroll down into the description below, you will find the link for where you can secure your copy of that book. Now, the book is going to be free. You only pay shipping. If that changes, it's because you are maybe watching after a time where it is no longer free anymore. So depending on when you watch this video, that information may or may not be applicable. In any case, what is going to be applicable is that this information is going to be valuable to your growing company. And so if you're not necessarily somebody that typically watches YouTube, then this mechanism will be pretty great for you because you can read it on your iPad, you can read it on your Kindle device, or you can just read it from your desktop computer. So if starting a business is something that has been on your mind or has been on a family member's mind or a friend's mind, then make sure that you pick up a copy of that book. Because like I said, it's free and you only cover the cost of shipping. And guess what? You're only going to be doing them a favor. So protecting your brand is something that is super important. And that is evident by the fact that you guys are watching these videos, dropping your questions, and even asking me more questions through email. So I want to make sure that I answer all of your questions in several different ways. And I also want to encourage you to write your own book. Everybody has something to share. Everybody knows something that someone else doesn't. Everyone has their own unique special talent, and I want to encourage you to pursue it. So if you do that in the form of a book, I promise you, you will not regret it. You might regret the things you never did in business, but you will never regret the things that you did do. And if it's a total flop, hey, guess what? It's still one more tool that you put out there for everyone to consume. And it's something that gave you practice in articulating your thoughts on paper. So whatever your business journey is, I congratulate you for being on that journey. I want you to take the next step and think about putting your thoughts onto paper and teaching everyone that valuable and special knowledge that you have in here. Because guess what? It does no good in here. As you guys know, I do personal development and business development on a very consistent basis. I like to learn from others, people that have been there, who have done that, who know more than me, who have acquired huge amounts of success. I want to get inside their brains. And the only way I'm going to do that is by listening to them, studying them, reading books about them, books that they've written. And the entrepreneurial journey never gets old to me. It is so fascinating. Now, if you're somebody that sells clothing or somebody that just sells a product or somebody that just has a basic service, even people who have very good services and people who have amazing products, think to themselves, well, how in the world am I going to write a book? What am I going to write a book about? My product? You have to be more creative than that. You are an entrepreneur, and I give you more credit than what you are giving yourself credit for. So go out on a limb, get creative with your thoughts, and think about your journey. This is not necessarily about the product or the service that you sell. This is about something bigger and something more than that. You have a story to tell. You have overcome very distinct challenges and very distinct obstacles that perhaps others have not been through. So the mere fact that you could be one step ahead of just one other person is enough to be able to share a valuable lesson or an outcome from that situation that you are now on the other side of. So I encourage you to definitely share your obstacles or think about milestones. Think about your entire life. You know, for some people that could be thinking back to elementary or middle school. For some people that could mean recent events, you know, like your professional career, or maybe you just graduated from a higher education, or maybe you're somebody who never went to school and you maybe had to learn things the hard way. All of these lessons are going to intertwine with your business journey, and that's something that people are fascinated to learn about. And if you can tie that in with valuable lessons, tips, take-home points, then I guarantee you that writing your book is never going to be time wasted. So I encourage you and I applaud you. And when you release your book, make sure you come back to this video and you tell us in the comments below where we can buy it. I promise it's difficult and it is time consuming, but it is all worth it in the end. So if it's something that you've thought about for a while, I encourage you to just take that step. I'm applauding for you, I'm rooting for you, so make sure you drop a comment down below and tell me if you have thought about writing your own book and whether you thought that process was easy or difficult. I promise you, everything worth doing is worth doing well, but nothing in life comes easy, or I don't know, something like that. Anyway, my point is that I hope this motivates you to go and do it and go out and check out my book, because I want your review and I want you to tell me what you think. So if this video was helpful and this video encouraged you or motivated you to go out there and to share your knowledge with the world, then drop me a comment down below and tell me what your special skill is. Until next time, and make sure you check out this video on how to trademark a book.